Hey, what's up, guys? It's been a long time. I know I have been gone for a while, but this is another knife review bringing back to you guys. Today we have ourselves, like you see in the title, it's going to be the Microtech MSI. That's the Microtech Standard Issue. This is going to be in the tri-grip, injection molded polymer with the partial serrations, stonewashed. So today I got this piece through NT Blade. I actually got a pretty good deal. I'll talk about it while I'm opening it up. I actually took a peek at it before opening this up. So I got this knife through NC Blade. They're an awesome site I've been purchasing through a lot lately. Again, their site is NC, like Nancy Charles Blade, like the knife. And, they offer first responder discounts and, good pricing. So this blade is actually on Microtech's site itself for the service personnel, and they had it the same in stock at the same exact time the NC Blade had it, and I just opted to go with NC Blade instead of going through Microtech's MSI just because they require a little bit of extra step because currently it's out of stock or it says out of stock on their site, and the only way to order through them from Microtech's personnel is you have to send them an email to do a purchase order. Sending your email, your credit card through email information, and all that kind of stuff. So I opted with MC Blade. Still a good company to buy from. I purchased a lot of knives from them recently, mainly Microtechs, and they haven't let me down. So this is the MSI. Again, it's the Microtech standard issue. It comes with the M390 MK. I guess that's Microtech's edition of M390, Bowler M390. This has a Ramlock, and this is a polymer handle. They actually make this in G10, and I think through Microtech's YouTube, they mentioned that they might have other ones in the future about like carbon fiber and whatnot. I know they also use this Ramlock for currently. I think they're making it more for civilian legal versions of the Stitch, just because Stitch was originally automatic only. So this is again Ramlock. It's pretty smooth so far. I tried doing like a index flick. It's a little harder to do. It doesn't snap very well. I mean, it still snaps, but it's not as if you were just to pull down the button and flick and release, it's a little easier to do, right? But pretty tight. Solid lockup, doesn't move around at all. I noticed earlier when I was playing with it, and it's closed up, centered here. You can see centered. But if you're pressing a little bit hard, it'll move a little bit. But obviously, it's still centered. And if you're looking closely, perfectly centered. Nothing's touching any of the sides of the frame. And again, pretty good so far. I haven't used it too much, but I'm just gonna have some stuff. So through NC Blade site, they send you a little decal. They send you a little thank you card with a joke on there. What does Pepper do when he gets angry? It gets jalapeno face, or all up in your face, if you want to say that. And they also give you a little scratch card where you can scratch to see if you want anything, I guess, for future purchasing through their site. So like a little, sorry if you lost, or maybe a $10 off your next purchase, or whatever the other items are. But I'll scratch this off another time when it's not on screen. So right now, just quickly from what I'm going to have to just kind of compare with you guys, just so you guys can take a peek. Just because this is going to be a fast review. I haven't done one of these in a while, and I'm getting a little rusty at it. So blade length on this is going to be 4 inches for the blade, but cutting is probably about 3.5 inches. Stops about right there. Entire thing overall is going to be 9 inches. Okay, again, this is a injected polymer frame. I think this is the same type of polymer they used for the Sig Sauer P365, the carry handle, the gun. And then this is a deep carry pocket clip with your Microtech laser engraved. Also your serial number, which is a little blurry right here. There you go. Your serial number and your birth date, which is July 2023. These are T10 Torx screws. I don't know the sizing, but you can check on that later on. I got the partial serrated. Could have got this in full, just a full blade, partial serrations or full serrations, but I opted for the partial because I plan to carry this all the time. Recent purchase I also bought with this that I've been enjoying a lot is the Microtech Socom. This is the size comparison for both of them. Only thing difference, mainly, I guess, biggest difference is the price. This one probably runs three something. This has a birth date of June 2023. If you look very closely, and it's also M390, and then serial number. So I've been carrying this one pretty often. I've been pretty happy with it. It's a tip down carry. It's a tip up carry versus a, excuse me, it's a tip down carry. I'm having a stroke right now. So anyways, I've been carrying this pretty often. Probably going to switch onto this. Only main difference I feel is a lot lighter. I don't have my scale with me today, but I could just tell automatically this is about 5 or close to 6 ounces, and this is way lighter. This is probably like 3.5 or 3.7. There's no glass breaker, but there is a tip down. I mean, there is a deep pocket clip, which I really enjoy, and from other knives. Also have with comparison today is the Annex. This is the Microtech Annex. I haven't done a video on this yet. This is a collaboration they did with Riker Knives. I have this for a while now, since I think October or November, but I just haven't had time to carry it or even do a review. And then, quickly, just to show you guys other Microtechs compared, it's going to be the Microtech Stitch. Again, everybody knows I have this in auto already, but for anybody who is probably between getting this or the Ramlock version of the Stitch, just so you can see the size comparison, I believe the Ramlock version of the Stitch, I haven't done too much research on it, is I think it's possible it might be a G10 or a polymer injected frame as well. This one here is a titanium, I think 6061 or whatever Microtech normally uses. But in the version that they make the Ramlock, it's I think it's interchangeable from what I was reading on their site. That this part is used for the the Stitch, and again, they're gonna have other scales, I guess, in the future. I do see some on like Blade HQ and other sites that have offer it like for 340 bucks or something like that for like a frag style or a G10, and then also the Polymer injected, which is the less expensive option. And another folding knife I have from Microtech also is the LUDT. If you want to do a comparison, again the MSI is a little longer. It is lighter too. Again, it's manual and not automatic, so it's probably better for most people who want to go with a Microtech, having it a little less expensive and legal in whatever state you carry it in. So, depending on knife size. But besides that, I just want to show you guys a quick review about the size wise, I guess, and comparing it to other knives, just because I haven't seen too many out there yet. And another one that people might want to compare it to, I guess, is the Spiderco. This is part 3. I don't have a paramilitary 2, but if you were to look at size wise, I think this is pretty comparable to the paramilitary 2, just because it's longer in length. But while I hold this, I'm just going to give you guys a quick read off of Microtech's site, just to give you guys the specs. So through their site, it says the blade thickness is 0.16 inches, 0.16 of inch, and then it's M390MK steel. The overall length on this is going to be, again, 8.93. It measured out, looked like it was 9 inches to me, just because I was going longest ends from both ends. But I guess 8.93 is accurate. The blade is 3.88. The blade itself is 5 ounces. I guess I was wrong. It felt like it's a 3.7, but I guess I don't have the scale with me. But yeah, so, and also the lock type is called Ramlock Bar Lock, patent design pending. And then it's again, if you were to look at this through Microtech's personnel part, it would just have a part where it says sold out, and it says email their email, which is gov@microtech.com or microtechknives.com, and then they would ask for your credentials, and then you fill out your form, and then with your credit card information. And they're only limiting this to one purchase, one knife per person, and it's only in this model where it's going to be the polymer frame, not the G10. So far, looking at it, I feel like I'm going to enjoy carrying this. I haven't, got to use it against anything yet, but just looking at, the design on the blade so far, how they cut it, the designs on it, looks pretty nice. Again, it's M390, Microtech's stuff is normally pretty good. blade wise. Feels good in the hand. No hot spots, even with the carry pocket clip. Only sad thing about it is, I like to always just have a glass breaker on the side. But if it doesn't, if it's not on here, it's okay. And what I'm noticing here for this one is, I guess with the pocket clip here, it looks like it might be interchangeable. So I guess if you're left-handed southpaw, you can also change it to the side you want. And then since the Ramlock is both sides, both directions, you can carry it for left hand and right hand. So it's pretty universal, I guess. Um, Again, this was only about when I bought it from the site from NC Blades. Again, shout out to them. Been really great purchasing through them. I think this is running about 185 or something like that. I went on their site. I just did the notify me, and then I got the email from Microtech personnel. Same exact time I got the email for NC Blade, and NC Blade was just so much easier to work with. Not bashing on Microtech. It's just going through them, purchasing, already having an account with their point system, and just customer service in general has been pretty awesome. So, I would definitely recommend going out to them. There's other sites that sell there also, but currently on NC Blade is all sold out. Microtech service personnel says sold out, but again, it says email for your purchasing. So I will look into getting this, guys. It's not bad so far. I have no paper here to show you guys a little cut test, but just from looking at this, it looks like it's pretty sharp, and it's Microtech, so nothing go wrong there. But anyways, if all of you like more, I have a few more Microtechs, on the way in the mail, and I'll be back. I bought a new mic, hopefully from everybody who can hear me a little better from my previous comments, and like and subscribe. Again, follow me on my Instagram at MRII Toys. I'll be posting up again shortly. I've just been a little MIA, busy at work, but I hope you guys enjoy this, and wish me back. Have a good day. Bye.